Good morning, ladies and gents. So the plan this morning is to ride from Troon all the way up to Ardrossan, and then get the ferry from Ardrossan over to the Isle of Arran, and then ride round the top half of the Isle of Arran, and then we get another ferry, a shorter ferry this time, over to the Mull of Kintyre, round the bottom of Mull of Kintyre, and then all the way up until we get to Oban. Now the pressure is on a little bit because Richard booked last night's accommodation and it was spot on. Tonight I've booked the accommodation. Tonight's accommodation is a youth hostel, so we'll see what that's like. I think we're all expecting it to be great, somewhere to stay tonight before we go to Applecross. But we're not sharing with lots of other people. I think we've got a 3-bed dorm together, so that's going to be a noisy night, especially with my snoring. Yeah, so we got to Troon last night about 4 o'clock, and we set off from Wetherby at 7:15 in the morning. And I tell you what, such a great ride up. We all agreed we had a brilliant day yesterday. So we're heading just down to the ferry now on the A78, and that's the Isle of Arran. So we get the Ardrossan ferry. So all we've got to do now is get checked into the ferry. I think we're already booked on with registrations and everything. There we go. The Arran ferry. That scenery over there just reminds me so much of getting the ferry from Buda to Lofferton. Right, so we've got to get checked in. I'm following him.
Good morning, sir.
Cheers.
Nice day for a cruise.
Isn't it? Welcome back, ladies and gents, and welcome to the Isle of Arran. It is a glorious day. This morning it was a bit overcast, it looked like it was going to tip it down. And look at it today, it is stunning weather. Only a short journey on Arran. In my head I keep thinking it looks like Lofferton. But I've got to stop comparing everything now to Norway. I'm going to stop doing that now. I'm just going to take Scotland as it comes without making any comparisons. We're alright for fuel. It is 10 to 11 in the morning. We've been fed and we're heading now to Lochranza. One thing we were commenting on, or complimenting on, was the state of the roads. Hardly any potholes whatsoever. Oh, it makes it so much better when the weather's good. Well, I've seen worse places to live than have that for your view, for your front garden. I'm counting my blessings today because I know that we've hit lucky with the weather today. I was expecting it to go left then. I was expecting the road to go right. It feels so weird. So I've sort of adopted this sort of middle of the group, and I haven't got comms with the other two. Most of my footage is going to be me following Richard. That's the thing now. I've got to keep my eye on the road. There's no rush. No rush at all, otherwise you're going to miss all this. This is brilliant. Look at this road there, this is good. Look at this, the road snaking in between the hills. Look at that, yes. Now we're talking. Feeling a bit of breeze now. It's breezy up here, I don't know if you can hear that over the helmet. Oh, into Lochranza now. Yes please, yeah. Yes please. Good idea. Yeah. Does Norman wanna? Is there another?
What? But I'd rather get to the ferry.
Okay.
One on the mainland. There's loads over there.
Alright. Yeah, do that then. Is it a bit early for a distillery tour? Good morning. Oh here, that's it, isn't it? Welcome to the Lacranza Ferry. We're in. That was Aaron. That was the Isle of Aaron. Oh. What's up?
I think I've left you a really long message.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, were you trying to connect on the phone?
Yeah.
Helps if you have it turned on, doesn't it? Well, that is us, just come off the ferry from Arran, and we've just come over to the Mull of Kintyre. We've just turned left off the ferry, so we're going to head down to Campbelltown and head down the east side of the Mull, and then round the bottom, all the way up to the top, and then eventually heading towards Oban. Right, take it steady here, bit gravelly. Gravel, gravel, gravel. Yeah. Quite narrow these roads. Just speechless at the moment. There's nothing to say about it, is there? I mean, you can use all the superlatives you want. You can use the word stunning, awesome, mega, you know, fantastic, but it just doesn't do it justice, I don't think. Make your own word up. It's like mini volcanoes. Cheeky. There's a cheeky tight left-hander. Just a bit conscious about the amount of gravel that's in the middle of this road, and with it being narrow, and then there's gravel on these little passing places, so you don't want to be giving it too much front brake when you're trying to pull into these little passing places either. Liking this now. It's widened out a little bit, undulating. That's a good word. Undulating. Distillery shop. Another distillery. I've been told I'm not allowed to do distilleries. Now I think there's a distillery at Oban, so when we get up to Oban, I'm going to go and have a nosy, because I've not done one yet. Whoa, head in. Whew, that was a tight one. 16% that one. So if that's 16%, Balakna Bar, the Pass of the Cattle up at Applecross, that's 20%. Chuff. What a pillar! Nearly. That caught me out. Very lucky that wasn't a lorry. Whew. I'm going to have to check my underwear, I think, when I get to Oban. That was a bit daft. I opened up the throttle too early. Tried to power it round. Tried to sort of lean it over. And I came a bit unstuck then. I thought I picked a good line then and everything. I thought, I'll have to watch that back. That's a nice place. Look at that place there. That's huge. Good views of Arran over there. I wonder how much that was worth. Oh wow. Wow. Look at this. That's a view. That is quite spectacular. Nice lighthouse on the end. That is picture postcard stuff, that is. I reckon that's Campbelltown there, because I recognise that jetty down there. There's like a little fuel terminal. I wonder if that is it or not. Yeah, every time I've come to Campbelltown, we've just sort of sat, fueled up, and that's pretty much it. Not really been anywhere else. It's never looked as stunning as this. Yeah, that's it there, look. That's it, that fuel harbour over there. That's the one, that's the Badger, that's where I've been before. Well, I've just seen it from a totally different perspective. I take it all back, Campbelltown. Oh. Cafe Bluebell. We could go there. Well, we've just left Campbelltown and we're on the main road coming out of Campbelltown heading to Oban. Not doing bad for time today. At the moment 3 o'clock. We're going to make one more stop at maybe Tarbert and then head up to Oban. I keep saying it on most of my videos, the weather puts you in so much of a better mood. Tarbert 6 miles, there we go. Oh, little camping pods there, look. I've got my eye on them little wooden camping pod. We've got one booked for Thursday night in Oban. They look really good. So I might hopefully redeem myself from tonight's shenanigans of youth hostelness to a decent camping pod on Thursday, hopefully. But one amazing day's ride today. Been glorious, glorious roads. I had to concentrate a bit going towards Campbelltown. That was where you had to sort of concentrate. Cheers, bud. This looks quite good. Where are you parking then, Normski? Tarbert. Lovely little place. This is good. Right, let's have a cup of tea and a bit of cake. Well, Tarbert is a lovely place. Just sat outside in the sun from a little cafe. Good place to stop after that awesome, awesome road. So 52 miles to Oban. I reckon we'll be there by 4 o'clock now. 5 o'clock in Oban. Shower, changed, out. Couple of beers. I won't be late in bed tonight. And then I'll serenade my two compatriots with the dulcet tones of my snoring. They're so lucky. Most people pay lots of money to go and see the likes of Pavarotti and a decent tenner. They're getting this for free. Richard saying it's not far different than the B500 in Germany. Similar to, he says. You could easily go twice as fast on this. It's got potential. I'm itching to open it up. These bends. Oh, I just want to get my toe down. What a great road. There we go. Sea's on the right now. Or is that the Clyde? Tell you what, Gaz, it looks a lot like Kowloon Bay. Little joke there between my old mate Gaz. Scotland Tourist Board you have delivered today, I think. You have delivered in spades. Fabulous. Go on, Norm. I think if you're going to do Scotland, definitely give this a whirl. This bit of road now, on the way to Oban, is fantastic. It's just really twisty. It's left, right, all the time. It's good. Oh, comfort brake. Comfort brake. What a brilliant bit of road. You need to get yourself on this road. It's a brilliant bit of road. What is it? 80 odd mile of just pure happiness, and that's what it's all about, I suppose. You come on a motorcycle holiday, you want to find some of the best roads, and I think we've certainly found one of the best, if not the best of the trip, I'd say. Oh, what a brilliant end to a day. Day number 2. I'm hoping yesterday's footage comes out alright. When I was cleaning the lens yesterday, I must have knocked the lens on the drift, and I've knocked the lens, and all my footage is at a 45-degree angle. So I'm hoping that I can rectify that in editing. If not, day one is ruined. But day number 2, if you're watching this, Norman, thanks very much. It's been brilliant. A very, very good planning, good route. I would definitely do this again, and I would come this way again. I can't get over across here how brilliant it is. It's got fast parts, it's got slow parts, it's got technical parts. All right there, mate. Woohoo! Yes. Careful, Normski. Careful. It's easy done. You just want to go for it, don't you? Keeps you on your toes, that's for sure. I'll tell you what, Richard, you might not be far wrong, but with all the pine trees, good tarmac, twisty roads, it's like being abroad. Woohoo! Go on, Normski.
So what do you think of the A83?
Oh, I think it's fantastic. Oh, what's that? Atlantic Bridge? What's that? It's got to be better than that Atlantic Road Bridge. That was pants. I don't know whether you could hear that coming out of just on comms then with Richard. We're both saying what an amazing road this has been. What an amazing day it's been. And then he says, well, don't forget you've got Glencoe to do yet. Oh, bit of traffic, bit of filtering. It's like being on holiday with the cast of Chips. With the high vis on. We are the law. I don't know which one's Poncherella. You can tell I'm tired. Start going a bit wappy. Been a long day. Oh, cheers, gents, for today. It's been brilliant. I've had a blast. I'll certainly remember this for years to come. While we're sat in this traffic and there's nothing happening, I shall say see you later. Thanks for watching. I look forward to day 3. Right, so we're looking for the accommodation now, I think. Youth hostel, begging that it's alright. I'm hoping that this is alright. Please let it be alright.